Darin Steen here from Fatloss Lifestyle. Super excited today to introduce you to a new client of mine, friend of mine. Here he is. His name is Dan. Thanks for holding the camera, Dan.
No problem.
All right, start walking on the treadmill. Be careful. We just finished with an intense workout, so I want Dan to cool down while I ask him a few questions. Dan, you started on my Fatloss Lifestyle 12-week body transformation program here in Chicago in my body center about 3 weeks ago, correct?
Yes.
Cool, Dan. Tell us a little bit about your experience. How old are you now?
I'm 52.
You're 52. Let's go back about a year and a month ago. How much did you weigh, and you were sedentary, not working out at all?
Last July 4th, I was 327 pounds, and what really hit me is I had a small lawn to mow, probably 50 by 50, and I couldn't do it without stopping. And so while I was there trying to catch my breath, I said, there's got to be a better way.
So you're 327 there, sedentary, unhealthy, and you knew it. And
yes.
For reference, do you weigh what right now?
270.
So you're down 50-ish pounds.
Right.
55, 50, almost 60 pounds. All right, so you made some progress from a year and a month ago when you got emotional about not being able to mow the lawn without sitting down. Tell me, what did you do? What was your first step at that point?
At that point, I was a Diet Pepsi-aholic, in that I was drinking 8 to 10 Diet Pepsis a day, and I just cut that down to 2 or 3. I gradually came down, and yes, even though I had the caffeine headaches and everything, I persevered, and now I'm down to where I have like a Diet Pepsi a week.
Awesome. So you took down the Diet Colas, started to eat a little bit cleaner, more than likely, and did you eat a little bit less? A little bit cleaner?
Yes.
And did you do a little bit of walking? Tried to move a little bit?
Walking, just walking on the treadmill is where I started.
And so you made some progress.
But at 327, that's about all you can do.
And at that age, did you pretty much have the midlife crisis situation going on where you felt like your best days were definitely behind you?
Absolutely. And now with your program, I feel like I can feel the years going back. You know, I feel like I did when I was 45 already.
Are you already? And you're only 3 weeks in?
Yes.
How many inches off the waistline from when we started? You were at 50 inches, right?
Right.
When we measured when we started, and you're almost
45 and a half, so 4.5.
4.5 inches off your waistline in a short amount of time, and we're only 3 weeks into the 12-week program.
Right.
The 5 pillars in the Fat Loss Lifestyle, which you know very well, are weight training and stretching, right? And you've never done weight training before in your life, correct?
Never.
So this is all new. 3 weeks of weight training is all. The second pillar is cardiovascular exercise, and we took it up from walking to you to interval cardio, correct?
And that interval cardio seems to really what gave me that boost as far as the weight loss. I mean, I had plateaued out with just what I was doing, the simple walking and cutting down on the food. But this interval cardio has really, really jump-started the weight loss.
And it's not boring. It's not like walking.
Oh, no.
It's 90 seconds at a time. Were you afraid if someone was to tell you to sprint or run hard, or were you afraid that you're going to hurt yourself at first?
Absolutely, yes.
But what's your experience with this interval cardio?
Well, with practice and with doing it, you just get better consistently.
And it's doable, even for anybody, entry level, starting out.
Absolutely, because you can do anything for 30 seconds.
Awesome.
You know.
So it's time efficient as well.
Yes.
Awesome. And the third pillar is obviously a strategic small meals often nutrition plan, right?
Which I had never done. Growing up on a farm, I had always been 3 meals, and each meal was huge.
And there's starving kids over in other countries, so eat all your food.
Right.
Okay, and the fourth pillar is mindset, precise goal setting with emotional leverage tools and accountability each week to see if you had a good week or not, correct?
Right.
And then the fifth pillar that we deal with is social support, dealing with people around you that maybe aren't into it and how to deal with life while you're really transforming your body and your life.
Correct.
Awesome, Dan. I'm super, super excited for you. What's the last thing that you would say about anybody that's hesitant about putting their best days in front of them again at 40, 50 years old, that trying to gain muscle and lose fat and get excited about life again?
Well, I think that combination of start off with the interval cardio just to get the heart rate up, and that's going to make the pounds drop. Once the pounds drop, then your Fat Loss Lifestyle program, where you have the resistance training, it just seems to put the package all together, ties everything together.
And this is a time-efficient program because you're a busy guy with family. How many hours a week are you putting in with the exercise all together?
Probably 10 hours.
10 hours?
Yeah.
Well, weight training is for an hour. How many times a week?
3 times a week.
So that's 3, and then how much cardio?
An hour and a half every other day. So.
But the interval cardio doesn't actually take you a whole hour and a half, but you're talking stretching, cooling down, everything?
Right. Plus, I've taken up racquetball again.
Awesome.
I
So you're
had
going
to give
above,
up racquetball
and you're feeling
before.
more energy now.
Yes.
Awesome. You
Yes.
think you can make the rest of your life the best of your life?
Absolutely.
Do you mind
I'm
if we?
excited.
I am too. Do you mind if we check in at the 6-week mark and maybe the 12-week mark? And do you think maybe we could see your before and after pictures? Maybe.
Yes. That would
Woohoo!
work. September 20th.
Rock and roll, baby.
6 week.
You know it. All right, Dan. Ham and eggs, Hammond. I don't know why I call him that, but it sounds funny. Dan, I'm proud of you, buddy. Keep rocking and rolling. Keep being a role model. And Dan agreed that with myself, we're going to answer all your comments on our YouTube video. So please comment below. Ask Dan questions if you're in a position that he's in, and we'll empower you. They can do this program online. We'll even have
Absolutely.
some winners that can do it for free, right, Dan?
Yes.
All right, Dan,
Absolutely.
keep rocking and rolling, baby. And we'll see you in, maybe once a week we'll do a little video.
Sounds good.
All
Thanks,
right,
Darin.
yep, keep rocking.